Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today we have a video talking about one of my favorite topics. No, it's not dinosaurs, and no, it's not rocks, but it is stonewashes. Get it? I have all these rocks out here because stonewashes and rocks and... Anyways, yeah, we're talking about stonewashes. I have talked about stonewashes in many reviews on my channel. I love stonewash finishes, and there's a few reasons why, and I want to talk about it. So, number one, the first reason, I think stonewashes just look really good. We're not going to be able to see it real good on this knife because this knife has been beaten to heck right now, and I just don't clean him. Probably should, but he just doesn't get cleaned. Poor guy. But this Formax Scout has an absolutely beautiful stonewash. Maybe I'll insert a clip, because I remember I took a really gorgeous video of this knife. Maybe I'll insert that clip here. There we go. But stonewashes just look so good. Where's the knife I'm thinking of right now? Oh, it's in my pocket. This is the Cold Steel, or no, this is the Dimco 8020.5. Really gorgeous stonewash. Stonewashes are kind of hard to show off on camera. Really gorgeous stonewash. I think they just look so much better than a satin. CGRB Scoria. Really nice stonewash on this one too. Also a knife that probably needs cleaned up after all the use. I prefer a stonewash to a satin finish on looks, mainly because sometimes satin finishes, they're just so much the plain, they're so much the same all the way around, just satin. Meanwhile, stonewashes, you have kind of a almost textured look. Another problem with satin finishes, like on this Tucson here, especially this Tucson, is that they're just fingerprint magnets. And I don't know. I'd rather have a knife that's dirty with like tape residue and wood and stuff like that than have a knife that's dirty with fingerprints. I don't know why. Is that just me? I don't know why, but yeah. So, stonewashes I think just look better than satin finishes. However, they look better longer too. Stonewashes hide wear. That's kind of the thing that everyone talks about as being the biggest appeal of stonewashes, and I agree, it's something that I love. They hide wear. This knife here, you can tell it has been absolutely abused. But all these marks you see on it, that's dirty stuff. That's gunk. That's like wood and sap and tape residue and, geez, whatever else I've cut with this knife. That's not markings. This knife is covered in scratches and dings and stuff like that, but you can't really see them because of the stonewashing. There are so many knives that I love that I would have loved even more if they were stonewashed. My favorite knife ever, Cold Steel 8015. Love this knife. And Cold Steel does a very good satin finish. I do like Cold Steel satin finish quite a bit, actually. But I would rather have this knife stonewashed just because of the way I use it. You can see here, maybe if my lighting will show it. Maybe it's not that side, maybe it's this side. Maybe it's one of my other 8015s. Yeah, I like this knife. I can't remember, but on one of them, it has this really long, deep gouge in the blade that would have fit, you know, if the knife had been stonewashed, it would have been camouflaged more, you know? Now, with all this being said, not all stonewashes are equal. I know, you guys are all rolling your eyes like, oh no, here come the Civivis. Yep, you're right. Here's the Civivi Lazar. I've talked about this stonewash from Civivi so many times, and just how crappy it is. This is a light use knife. Only really opened packages with it, and it has actually scratched the finish pretty substantially, and it stands out pretty good. That's weird for a Stonewash. In fact, I don't even think Civivi Stonewash is a real Stonewash. It's just weird. Now, Stonewashes do work great on, your hard work knives, but I also like them on just basic EDC stuff, such as this Hogue Deca. Good Stonewash here. Again, this one has tape residue on it. Are Stonewashes that hard to do? I don't think so. I don't think they are, because where did I put that knife? Here it is. Here's a $5 Ozark Trail knife that actually has a decent Stonewash. In fact, it's better than the Stonewash on that Civivi. And it makes this knife feel a little bit nicer. Even though it's a cheap knife, that Stonewash helps it feel nicer, at least in my mind. I don't really know where I'm going with this video. I just felt like sitting down and talking about Stonewashes for some reason. I talk about them a lot in a bunch of my reviews. You check out the review on this knife. For example, I talk about how great the Stonewash is. I just really think that Stonewashes need to be used more, especially by companies such as Tucson that have the fingerprint magnets. I don't know. I feel like a nice Stonewash finish goes a long way into helping your knife look better longer, and to also help it perform better. Because again, Stonewashes, I use my knives in a lot of crazy environments. I have done really ridiculous stuff. This knife's been dropped in a couple of rivers. But Stonewashes don't really rust that easily. Doo-doo. Yep, the Civivi bow again with that horrible finish that looks like absolute crap. It rusted because I think it's more similar to a bead blast. I've had satin finishes rust on me easier than Stonewashes. I don't rust knives that often, but I do definitely rust in order of, on stainless steels. We're not talking carbon steels, but in order of rustification. I mean, oxidation, I guess, problems. Bead blast, I rust all the time. Satin are next, and then Stonewash are the last. In fact, I can't think of a Stonewash knife that I've ever rusted. I've rusted a couple of Stonewash knives on the edge, but I don't think that really counts. Anyways, I think a Stonewash finish is just an excellent thing to have on every hard use knife, as well as a lot of just EDC type knives. Now this knife has the did in my Carta with the Stonewash finish. It gives kind of that, I don't know, working man vibe. But I don't know, I just really like Stonewashed finishes. This video has no point. This video has no substance, I guess. I just want to sit down and talk about Stonewashes for some reason. So there we go. I love Stonewashes. They're my favorite finish because I get the most use out of them, and I think they look the best. So, yep, there we go. Just sharing my opinion online. Anyways, I've been Gideon. Like, comment, subscribe, and if you dislike the video, tell me why you disliked it in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.